We are learning Likutei Moharan, Torah 38, Part Zayin. We're dedicating the Shiur for complete health, asking mercy from heaven, Refuah Shlema for Rav Yosef Chaim ben Simcha Sima, and also Refuah Shlema le Baruch ben Sheina Rachel, betoch Sh'ar Kol Am Yisrael, that they're going to be healthy completely. And also Lahavdil, the Ilui Nishmat, for the benefit of the soul of Chana Rivka Bat Yoshua. Bno Shel Olam, בתוך שאר נשמות ישראל, יתמלא עליהם רחמים, and reveal His mercy on all of Am Yisrael. Amen, כן יהי רצון. So, are you with me? Yes. Great. 39 melachot. Person needs to remember the Creator. זוכר מאחד בשבת. To remember means to remember in the heart, not in the head. The memory is in the heart. ולפי הקדושה שמקדש ימי החול, and as much as you're going to sanctify, purify the days of the week and bring holiness, kedusha, purity into those days, means going to remember the Creator. Going to remember that those are not simple things. Everything is big, everything is important, everything is great. Things are important, things are holy, things are coming from a very high source. You're going to remember that. By that, you're going to reject the contamination of the snake. Like I said, you're not going to be a snake anymore. You're going to be good. You're not going to be contaminated anymore. The zohama of the snake, the contamination of the snake, contaminated us, the people. So you're contaminated. You have lust and desires and angers and sadness and frustration, and you're jealous, and you can be cruel and violence, and it's not good. We don't want you to be like that. We need your help. Ketz kol basar, that you have that crazy desire to kill everyone and to be angry and to put an end to that story and to put borders. Crazy. שהוא בחינת רוח סערה, that it's an aspect of a storm. ועל ידי זה עולה הדיבור. And when you do that, when you remember the Creator in every situation, by that, the power of speech is rising. It means that you have the ability to talk to the Creator, to share, to tell Him, to be with Him, to love Him. When you have a friend, you can talk to him. When you don't have him in your life, you don't have no one to talk to. When he's there, when he's available, means when you remember him, you remember him, you talk to him more and more and more, and then you build that relationship with the Creator. And then you suddenly understand more and more understandings, and you develop spiritually that you can count on Hashem more, and means that you're gonna have confidence when you turn to Him and you ask for things. You're gonna come with vessels to contain the blessings. You're going to be answered more in your prayers. וזה פירוש, and that's what it's written, עשות חפציך, כשאתה עושה חפציך, היינו בימי החול, when you take care of yourself in the regular days of the week, ביום קודשי, you need to imagine to yourself to ידמה לעצמו, similarly. What? Imagine to himself like that today is Shabbos, like that ידמה כאילו עכשיו יום קודשי. היינו שתמשיך מקדושת שבת על ימי החול, that you're going to pull from that holiness of the seventh day to the regular days of the week. ותקדישם מ-39 מלאכות, and you're going to sanctify them from the 39 works, kinds of work. You need to serve Hashem, and not to serve your boss, and not to worship your wife, and not to be afraid of her, and not to be scared of your parents. It's not going to help you. It's not the mitzvah. לכבד את אשתו, it doesn't mean to be scared from her. To respect his parents, it doesn't mean to be terrified that they were not going to say, not going to tell me. And even if your parents are frum, and you think that they're holy, and you think that they're religious, it's all nonsense. It's all shtuyot. You know why it's shtuyot? Because the fact that, let's say you have righteous parents, okay? Let's say that your parents are righteous, okay? Let's say it. Okay, it's a joke. Let's say it. Let's tell that joke. Now we're laughing. Now let's come down to earth. First of all, they're not, but let's say that they are. Okay? God is talking to you from inside, not from your father's mouth. The Creator is spiritual. He's talking to you from inside. All of your physical being is only curtains that are blocking the light of the Creator, that the light is spiritual and it's inner. And now everything that comes out from outside, it's external. Even rebukes that are rebuking you and you hear them and you want to learn the lesson that is coming from outside, trust me, that lesson is coming to teach you about your outside, on your body, on your behavior, on your external side, on your physical being. The real faith, how to really nullify yourself, how really to find Hashem, those are things that you're going to find only from inside. Only from inside. The rebukes will not going to bring you to that. The insultings, the lessons, the wisdom that you're going to hear, classes, will not going to bring you to that. You need to ask for Hashem Yitbarach inside, bepicha ubilvavcha, in your heart, deep in your heart. There you're going to find Hashem. The light of Hashem going to shine from inside. The light that comes from outside, even the wisdom that comes from outside, going to give you tools, going to give you powers, going to give you wisdom, going to give you things to deal with how to turn inside, how to focus inside, how to meditate, how to pray, how to focus, how to find the roots of your soul, the path of who you are, the channel, the light of your soul, your spiritual being. That's something that no one can teach you. Because you're not him and he's not you, and even if his name is the greatest rabbi, I don't know who cares about him. Who cares about him? He's got his path in his Avodat Hashem, and it's great. When he's telling you what you need to do, it's a mistake. Forget it. You in the class, when you sit, when you hear him, you need to listen to your inner voices, what they're telling you, what wakes up inside your heart. That's the lesson that you need to take. That's what you need to hear. Even if he is one of that holy, I don't know what, Chassidut, he's a rabbi, his father, he was there, and now he's Admor, he's a huge rabbi, Mashpia. It's all imaginations. You need to check, is it going to help me? Am I able to take those wonderful advice? The Zohar HaKadosh is calling the obligations, the mitzvot, itin tavin, etzot tovot, good advice. So if the mitzvot, if to put tefillin, it's an advice from the Creator. He tells you it's a good advice. Listen to me. Listen to me. I know. I created the world. It's good. Do it. Okay, I listen to your advice. It's an advice. You have the free choice. If now you have a situation that you need to save life or to put your tefillin, you're going to take that as an advice. It's a good advice. I'm very happy. Today, I'm going and saving other people, and I already forgot that tefillin because I'm sorry, I want to, but life is on the line here. I'm sorry. I'm not thinking about my tefillin today. If I have 5 minutes before Shkia, Hashem, please remind me. I want to put tefillin also. But if not, I'm sorry. There are children here. There are people to save. I'm sorry. It's an advice. You're not going to be punished on not keeping that mitzvah in that day. Why? Because osek b'mitzvah, patur b'mitzvah. When you're busy in fulfilling the will of Hashem, listen to the voice of Hashem from inside. You're completing your mission. You become to be who that you are. That is what that Hashem wants from you. Listen to me and listen carefully. HaKadosh Baruch Hu, He is the souls of Am Yisrael. Who are we? Do you know who you are? You are Chelek Eloka Mima'al. You are part of God from heaven. That's who you are. God himself, he constricted himself, he divided himself to units, and he brought those souls down. Those are sparks of godliness, of him. You are Yehudi, you're Jewish, you're Chelek Eloka Mima'al. You're part of God. Now God took himself and divided himself. He cut himself to pieces, and he planted those pieces in physical bodies, in prisons, in boxes, in contaminated flesh and bones bodies that are contaminated in the contamination of the snake, Tum'at HaNachash. And he put himself in prison. And he is now shochen itam betoch tumotam. He is with them now inside of their contamination. He is there. He is trapped. Asu li mishkan v'shachanti betocham. Built a mishkan for me, a place to live, and I'm going to live inside of you, not in the mishkan. He asks you to build a mishkan. And where he going to live? Build me a home, and I'm going to live inside of your heart. That's what Hashem is saying. When he going to see that you serve him, that you listen, that you went and built Beit HaMikdash, what he gonna do? He gonna live inside of you. Not in Beit HaMikdash. He doesn't need Beit HaMikdash. No house in the world can contain the light of Hashem Yitbarach. Hashem had to constrict himself so badly, so hard to bring himself down into Beit HaMikdash. But inside of your heart, he's got a lot more space. Because Lev Melachim En Cheker. Because to your heart, there's no size, no measure. Because why? Because you're connected from inside to infinity, to endless. You don't have no borders. Now you have borders. Yes, I'm in a house. That's the amount of money I have. That's the time that I have. Those are the clothes that I wear this morning. So I'm trapped inside of my physical limits. But when I'm closing my eyes, when I'm breathing, when I'm in Hitbodedut, there's no limits. It's only the Creator over there. In that place, you're not limited. You can do everything. How many times it happened to me, and I'm not a prophet, that I closed my eyes and I suddenly saw visions. Suddenly you can see the sea, you can see the forest, you can see things. Suddenly you can see people. You close your eyes. It's not something so unique that people have a power of imagination. Everyone have power of imagination. It doesn't have to happen to you every day. It doesn't mean that you're I don't know what, but it happens. You can close your eyes before you go to sleep. It can happen to you when you wake up in the morning. You're dreaming. You think about things. Suddenly you close your eyes and you have some vision. You have merchavim. How you say merchavim? Spaces. Lands. You have a lot of place inside. Come on, it's how many doctors we have and no one knows English? What's going on with you guys? Open space. Yeah, we're going to use that. Expansiveness. Oh, thank God. The Queen would approve that. So inside, I remember one person that was talking to a rabbi that was talking about Shmirat HaEinayim, guarding your eyes, I mean closing your eyes when you're going in the streets and not looking at women and stuff. And that student asked him, he told him, but I feel like it's going to make me very tense, it's constricting me, it's very hard for me. So he told him, but you don't know the open spaces that you're going to find inside of yourself when you're going to do that. Okay, it's hard now to close your eyes because you're afraid, because you feel that it's closing you. Why? Because you lean so much on the physical world. But in the moment that you're going to do it, you're going to find something else inside. You won't have no problems of physicality. The world will not going to affect you so much. Maybe even not at all. If Moshe Rabbeinu is able to climb to Mount Sinai and to talk for 40 days, not to eat, not to drink, not nothing. So every one of us need to believe that we have that power. You just need to close your eyes and to focus in the simple faith that the Creator is with you and that He loves you. Just to believe that He exists, it's not enough. You need to believe that He exists and to know that He loves you. And with that, you need to walk. That He's always here and He loves me. And He's going to back me up and He's going to support me. And He is. The fact that I'm alive today, it's the evidence for that. And I have more powers and I'm going to achieve more things. Thank you very much. Chazak u'baruch.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Obi from the Emuna channel here in Jerusalem. Subscribe to the channel. It means a lot to us. It means a lot to Rav Dror. So show me some love. Show Rav Dror some love. Subscribe to the channel. We post new videos almost every single day. Awesome classes like this. If you have any questions on the classes you just watched or just other questions that you have or comments that you want to tell us, post them in the comments below. And we do a question and answer session every single week. So we'll either answer your question in that on video or we'll make sure to get you an answer. Click over here if you want to see another awesome video from Rav Dror. Click over here if you want to see some of his students share inspiration, stories, amazing things that happen with them following his advice. And of course, check out emunachannel.com. Awesome website where we have tons more inspirational content. We have videos, blogs, music, and all sorts of cool stuff. So get involved over there at emunachannel.com, and we'll see you in the comments.